In this video, I'm going to go through the snapshot. I'll go through campaigns, triggers, as well as the forms, and make sure everyone understands exactly what assets come with this snapshot. So let's begin. Let me start off by going to the custom fields. So the thing is, with this snapshot, we have prepended all custom fields, all custom values, and everything else that the system uses for Review Panda with RMS. So as you can see over here, the custom fields are tagged RMS. If I go to the custom values, they're tagged RMS, and also if I go to tags, they're tagged RMS. Now this is important for everyone. This way nobody accidentally deletes anything that the review management system uses. This is very important because each field, each value, and each tag is being used by the system, interchangeable between high level and Review Panda. Whenever we're pushing information or pulling information, everything that's tagged RMS is very important. So you can see over here we have a bunch of custom values over here, custom fields. This is being used on an account level. On the custom values, the only custom values you have on this system are the ones that are tagged URL. Unfortunately, we cannot deploy a URL domain on a sub account and assign it to funnels automatically, not yet anyways, but once that changes, then what we'll do is we'll automate this a little more so that everything is going to be deployed from Review Panda and you won't need to go into the sub account and make any changes. But for now, you will have to come into this section and fill up all the URLs. Once we add the sub account on Review Panda, the license key as well as the callback URL will be pushed to this sub account automatically, and this is being used from the Review Panda system to interchange information back and forth. Apart from that, we'll go to the pipelines. We've modified the review request pipeline a lot based on the different types of reviews that we are getting on the new system. New request means that we have a new opt-in request. No review. Whenever a client will go to no review, that means they've completed the whole drip campaign and they haven't left a review. They haven't clicked on any of the actionable review links on the funnel pages as well. The direct review means that someone has left a direct review that can either be a positive or negative review. The video review is self-explanatory. If someone left a video review, it'll land there. And the online review is if somebody clicked on any one of your online profiles. So what we've done is previously we've triggered the event to go on a click for someone going to the funnel page, but we moved it one step further. So if anyone clicks on your Google link, your Yelp link, your Facebook link, or whatever link you have set up, it will trigger an event and it will push your client onto online review. Chances are if someone clicked on Google, Facebook, Yelp, or whatever else you have set up, they will most likely be writing a review, and once that's done, then we'll trigger an event to push them on an online review and remove them from the drip campaign and cycle. So that's all we have over here in settings. Let's move on to the campaigns. So as you can see over here, we've used the folder tool to kind of put everything in a review management system folder. These drip campaigns are very similar to the old system. The completed campaign over here is very useful in the sense where when a campaign has been completed, it'll push over here, it'll push to this campaign, which will trigger clients to go to the no review section. So this is really important. The email drip and the SMS drip, this is for the direct reviews. This is for the reviews with online profiles, and this is for video reviews. New review notification is a notification that's going to be sent to your client whenever a new review comes in. And then the monthly follow-ups is something that will loop over and over again and send your client a follow-up notification email saying that they should check in some new clients on the review system, or send off a CSV or upload a CSV file onto the system so that you can generate more reviews. It's a nice little touch point on a monthly basis with your clients. The activation email is what gets sent out once everything has been set up for the client. Now if I go to trigger links, we only have one trigger link over here, and that's tied to the custom value. So and of course it is the URL. So once you do publish a URL and you publish the URL onto all the funnel pages, the ones that you are going to be using, whenever someone clicks on the unsubscribe button, it'll push them to the unsubscribe URL that you've set up on your custom values. So let's go to form builder. So we have 4 different forms. The feedback form, this form is for direct feedback for offline reviews. Negative feedback is just that if someone clicks on 1 or 2 stars or 3 stars, depending on how you have your review threshold set up, they'll get a form where they can fill it out, and then from there they'll get pushed onto the proper opportunities tab, and you'll get a notification. The review request form is a form, is the opt-in form. So for instance, if someone wants to, if your clients want to opt in their clients on a video review, or a direct review or an online review, and if they want to send it through SMS or email and whatnot, so you can do everything through this form over here. Now this form is also going to be used on this button over here. In a previous video when we were going through the Review Panda system, there is another section on the Review Panda software where this check-in button will be modified, and whenever someone clicks on that, it will show the review request form. So people can actually opt in people can actually opt in their clients directly from their sub account. Now we don't use surveys, and if you want to edit any of the SMS or email drip sequences, you can edit them over here. All of them are located in SMS and email templates. Let's move forward. We have nothing in reporting at the moment. Once you have everything set up, you'll also have a new tab over here, which we'll look at later, but that's going to be RMS reports, and that's going to be a section where your clients can review all of the reviews that are coming in. Alright, let's go to funnels. So what we also did was we compiled all of the funnels into one library. This kind of saves a lot of space. So instead of having all the funnels over here, I know a lot of people just wanted to use a stars funnel, or maybe any of the other funnels that we have, and they just didn't want to clutter their funnels page. So we put everything on a library over here. And this kind of helps with publishing a domain. So instead of publishing a domain for each one of these funnels, all you would have to do is go in settings, select your domain from the drop down list and click on save, and all the steps over here will be published with a specific domain. So each one of these funnels are labeled accordingly. So this is the direct reviews funnel, the stars funnel, the video reviews funnel if you are using video reviews using the camera tag API, the faces, hearts, thumbs. No segmentation means that there's not going to be any segmentation. As soon as someone clicks on that funnel page, they'll see all the review channels. The review poster is a handy tool that we use, that we offer our clients, so they can print it out and post it up on their store, or they can create a nice little paper that they can leave on the tables of their of anyone visiting their store, so they can use the QR code and visit the funnel page. The review signatures generator is a quick little tool that clients can use to generate a signature for their email client, and then from there they can just copy paste it directly into their email client, either whether they use Outlook, Gmail or whatnot. The opt-in page is just that. If you can load this page, this URL, on a tablet or anywhere else on a PC, and then you can opt in clients directly. And of course, the unsubscribe page is the page that people will land on if they unsubscribe to your drip campaign. Moving on, we have triggers. Now we have 22 triggers, and this does get quite complex, so I'm not going to go through each one of these triggers, but know that each one of these triggers are really important for the whole automation of the system. So just make sure you don't touch any one of these triggers, just like any other of the RMS tagged assets. If any of these things do change, make sure you know what you are doing, because if you do make any of these changes, any alterations of deleting stuff or adding stuff, you might be breaking the system. So it's best to just leave things as is, and if you need any modifications, just reach out to our team and we can go in and modify whatever it is. So that's that for the snapshot. On the next videos, what we're going to go through is actually building out adding a new sub account using the 2 different methods and adding review sites on that sub account. And then on future videos, we're going to touch through the widgets and everything else that we have to offer on Review Panda.